Hi there, these comments are for AL and I am Michael from Better TOEFL Scores and OnlineTOEFLCourse.com. Thank you for doing a practice test. This is my free TOEFL speaking evaluation service. I'm going to listen to one of your speaking practice tests for free and give you feedback. So when you're taking notes right now, focus in three areas. I'm going to try to give you feedback as it relates to your pronunciation, your language use, and also your topic development. And give me a quick second here. I need to get the speaking rubrics here. Okay, I got it. Okay, I have the speaking rubrics. I have your practice test. I just need to see the email you sent me. You say, "Hi, Michael, please evaluate and score my independent speaking practice test. Do you agree or disagree with the following statement? People should sometimes do things that they do not enjoy doing, like pulling weeds in my yard." How about that? Use specific reasons and examples to support your answer. You say, "Let me know which areas I need to improve on in order to score higher on the speaking section." And I can do that. Okay, here we go.
Do things they do not enjoy doing for two reasons. I do believe that people should sometimes do things they do not enjoy doing for two reasons. First, to achieve success, which is always an uncomfortable path to go. For example, I'm not a big fan of mathematics. However, in order to get into my favorite high school, which requires a very high score in math, I have to work on math every day, every night until I achieve my dream. Second, because sometimes it is obligatory to do so. For example, during COVID-19 pandemic, people have to wear masks whenever they go outside, even though it's suffocating, because we are obliged to protect ourselves and people around us. That's why I agree that people should sometimes do things they do not enjoy doing.
Okay. So I think that you're pretty comfortable with your delivery. I don't think you had too many problems. I'm going to listen to it one more time. You might have had a few minor problems with language use and topic development. I think you need to organize your ideas so that they more directly frame around the purpose of the speaking task. Let's listen one more time.
I do believe that people should sometimes do things they do not enjoy doing for
No, I would say not I believe. Just say people should sometimes do things they don't want to do for two reasons.
two reasons. First, to achieve success, which is always an uncomfortable path to go. For example,
Instead of saying first, to achieve success, which is, say first, people need to do things they don't want to do in order to be successful. So when you state that first idea, state it as a complete sentence and not just trying to connect it back to the previous sentence. So you need to make that topic sentence stronger.
I'm not a big fan of mathematics. However, in order to get into my favorite
Instead of saying I am not, however, you're using some shorter sentences there so you can do a little bit better, I think, with your excuse me, your language use. You might say, although I'm not a big fan of mathematics, blah, blah, blah. And that way you have a more complex
high
sentence.
school, which requires a very high score in math. I have to work on math every day, every night until I achieve my dream. Second, because sometimes it is obligatory to do so. For example, during
No, I would say sometimes people do things they don't want to do out of obligation or for the safety of other people.
COVID-19 pandemic, people have
You want to say pandemic.
to wear masks whenever they go outside, even though it's suffocating, because we are obliged to protect ourselves.
Okay, let me go back. You had a little bit of delivery, some delivery problems right in there.
I achieve my dream. Second, because sometimes it is obligatory to do so. For example, during COVID-19 pandemic, people have to wear masks whenever they go outside,
Okay.
even though it's suffocating, because we are obliged to protect ourselves and
Even though it is suffocating, that's probably too strong. You might say even though it seems like they are suffocating, or even though it makes them difficult to breathe.
and people around us. That's why I agree that people should sometimes do things they do not enjoy doing.
Okay. So if I look at the actual rubrics here, and I'm looking at them right now, and I've been looking at them, I'm going to put you in the 3 area. I'm going to say 3. 3.0 out of 4, 23 points here. Your speech is generally clear, but there were a few areas in there where I had to pay more attention. If there's one key area I think that you can work on, it's word stress. A, you need to identify where the primary stress lies in the word. B, you need to make that stress syllable clearer, louder, longer, and higher pitch. So I think you need to improve your word stress. I think that's going to be important. I think with language use, you have response may exhibit some imprecise or inaccurate use of vocabulary or be somewhat limited in the range of structures used. Maybe this is the problem here. So I see you as needing to use some longer sentences with more advanced grammar, more complex sentences, for example. That might be good. And then topic development, you had notable problems with specifically the topic sentences of your response. You had each topic sentence basically as a fragment, a sentence fragment. So go to Google. What is a sentence fragment? In academic writing, you can type in, right? And then see what that is, and then make sure you avoid that error in both your speaking and also your writing. So I think you can improve in that area also. But overall, even though you have these problems, you have a lot of experience in speaking English. There is no doubt in my mind that you, with a little bit of practice, I think that you can continue to improve your speaking. And if you have more questions, you can come by my office today or tomorrow or sometime next week. Not tomorrow, but today or next week. You will see my office hours right below my name. Maybe if you come talk to me, you might be looking for a study guide or a plan, right? And I can recommend a plan that's going to help you reach your TOEFL goals. You're under no obligation to purchase the plan. I can just tell you some of the services I offer based on what your needs are, and then you can make a decision for yourself. And you can also ask me any questions that you want about TOEFL preparation. Thank you for completing this practice test, and have a great day.